Welcome to my channel. My name is Emily. This is my channel, Books for Life. So today I'm starting my next video montage of different bookish things that I'm buying. So I just got my book of the month in today and I thought that I would share with you the 2 books that I purchased. So you were able to get one of the book of the month finalists free if you got a book this month. So I, of course, was like, yeah, I'm gonna get a book. So let's see. So the book that I chose from their selection of 5 this month was Topics of Conversation by Miranda Popke. I was reading up about this a little bit and it seems like this is going to be a very different read than my usual reads. It's a very short book, it's just under 200 pages, or just over, 212. So this is the story of stories that women tell each other, those conversations that women have. I think the conversations that women don't want other women or anyone else to overhear. I think it's supposed to be extremely deep, and sometimes the things that you think you only think and you are never supposed to say out loud, I think those are the type of conversations that happen here. So I'm excited to see what is in this and see what it's all about. So they had 5 finalists. So The Silent Patient, A Woman Is No Man, Daisy Jones and the Six, This Tender Land, and Recursion. So you could pick from these books. The winner of the year was Daisy Jones and the Six for Book of the Year through Book of the Month. And I've already read Daisy Jones and the Six. I actually listened to the audiobook. And so I chose Recursion by Blake Crouch because I've heard so many amazing things about this. I know that looking at people's top 10 of the year, this made a ton of people's top 10 between YouTube community and also my online Facebook group that I'm part of. A lot of people really loved this. So this is a science fiction story, and I believe it is about this syndrome where people are faced with memories of a life that they didn't live, and so this scientist is trying to find a way to preserve our memories and give us a way to relive them so you can re-experience your first kiss or your first love and things like that. But something goes wrong, or it says they are faced with an opponent more terrifying than any disease, a force that attacks not just our minds, but the very fabric of the past. I know it is a science fiction novel. I'm curious to see where this will go, and because it is so hyped, I hope that I love it as well. So the next book I actually picked up at the Dollar General for $3. I saw it there as I was waiting in line. I was like, ooh, that sounds good. And this is Leave Me by Gail Forman. This is about a mother who is so busy and so involved in her children's lives and her husband's life that she has a heart attack and she doesn't even realize it. So after she learns that she's had a heart attack, she ends up struggling with recuperating and ends up packing her bag and just leaving. So this says it's for any mother who thought about not getting off the exit of their highway, or who just thought about picking up and going. It is that kind of a story. I think that sounds fascinating. I'm here for it. I love Gail Forman as a writer. I've read multiple books by her. Obviously, the If I Stay and Where She Went. I also read another more contemporary one, and the name is escaping me, but I've read a few of her books and really enjoyed it. So I thought it would be interesting to see how she does as an adult writer instead of a YA one. So I picked this up. Okay, so the last thing that I have are a couple of clothing items. Out of Print was having a pretty good sale the other day, and so I hopped right on that. And I was really hoping to get these for Christmas, and I didn't. So I just bought them for myself. So I got this Book Nerd sweatshirt, and it's so soft and I think it's adorable. So I will wear this to work on Friday. I thought it was perfect. But it's just a big hoodie. And then I bought another sweatshirt, and this says Velocireader. And I thought this was adorable as well, and it's another one that I can wear to work, and just if I'm going to the store and just need something real quick I can throw on, it'll be perfect for that. And then if you spent more than, I think it was $50, you got a free Harry Potter sock. You get to pick between 3 different ones. So I picked the Harry Potter sweater sock. So it's the same material as a sweater, and the H is not a vinyl. It is actually sewn in, and it's really, really soft. I really like it. So yeah, so that was my out of print purchase as well. Shh, don't tell my fiance. So yeah, so these are some of the recent bookish purchases that I've made. I will be back at some point. I don't know when. I'm really going to try not to purchase a ton, so I might not be back until my February book of the month. I say that, but you never know. But I'm going to try. So I will check in another point. Bye. Hello, and I'm back with the next part of my book buying montage. So my February book of the month just came in, so I figured I would show you what I got. So this month I only chose one book. So we got our bookmark. The book that I chose this month was The Girl with the Louding Voice by Abby Dare. And this is Read with Jenna. I'm not sure that means here, but I was really intrigued by this story. Look at how pretty it is. I love all the colors. So this is her debut novel, and this is about a 14-year-old girl who lives in Nigeria, and all she wants is an education. Her father is broke, and she finds out that she's a commodity, and she is sold to this man, and she is his third wife, and she finds out that she really doesn't have much. She has 4 goats, a couple chickens, a bag of rice or 2, and a new TV. And that's all that her life really consists of. Some sort of tragedy hits her new house, and she is sold as a servant to this wealthy family, and no one will tell her what happened to her predecessor. She is constantly told that she is nothing, from being a yielding daughter to a subservient wife to now a powerless servant. She is constantly just having her voice extinguished, and she has decided that she needs to find her voice, and that she's going to speak out, not only for herself, but for all women, all young girls. So this is a coming of age story where you follow somebody who is trying to speak up and follow her voice and find out who she is and find her own freedom within her world. So I think this sounds fantastic. I'm so excited to dive into this. I will definitely get to it at some point this year. I won't read it this month of February because I already have my February TBR pretty booked, but I think that this is going to be a fantastic read. So that's it. I haven't purchased any other books recently. I'm doing really well as far as my book buying goes. So yeah, so I'll be back at some point soon. I'll check in later. Hello, and I'm back. I have a couple books to show you. I just received my book of the month for the month of March in the mail today, and then I pre-ordered a couple books and they have arrived. So I figured this will be the last installment of I almost dropped them all. This will be the last installment of my video montage for my book haul. So let's dive in and see what I got with Book of the Month. Ta-da! So I picked 2 books this month. One is one from last month's YA box, and the other one was one of the picks for this month for the adult section, although it reads, I think, as a YA, but maybe it's an adult book with just teenage protagonists. We got our bookmark, and the book that I picked was A Good Neighbor by Therese Ann Fowler. Alright, so from my understanding, this is about these 2 neighbors, and the one woman has lived there for a long time, and her son is getting ready to go off to college. Her name is Valerie, and she has a son named Xavier, and she's not doing well dealing with the empty nest syndrome. But then a new neighbor moves in, and her son Xavier, I believe, starts a relationship with the teenage daughter of the new family, and there's some controversy. They fight about an oak tree or something like that, and the question on the bottom of this says what does it mean to be a good neighbor? How do we live alongside one another when we don't see eye to eye? What happens when you try to do the right things but it all goes wrong? It doesn't sound amazing, but I really wanted this book, and you had to buy one to get an add-on, so I got this one. And I just am in love with this cover. Look at that. I think it's gorgeous. Woe to the Inklings who cannot escape. Ink in the blood. Whoa, look at that. It's a gorgeous inside too. So you follow these 2 main characters, and they're Inklings for this religion. It is considered a noble calling. However, about 10 years into this, I think it's Celia and Anya discover the truth that this religion is actually built on lies, and this kind of strips away your freedom, and it's actually more of a prison. Celia and Anya finally find their way to escape. However, somebody has followed them. I think it sounds great. I'm excited. I'm really just in love with the cover. This is definitely a cover buy for me. But yeah, so these were my 2 book of the month picks. And then because I can't control myself, I pre-ordered 2 books. And if you are at all familiar with my channel and you pay attention to new releases, I'm sure one of them, you know exactly what it is. I'm so excited! So, I have the new Sarah J. Maas book! Crescent City! This is the first time I'm really like looking at it. It's gorgeous! I hear it's over 800 pages. Oh my god, it is. It has artwork on the cover. Okay, hold on. I have to like put this down. Oh my god. Okay, let's look. It's so pretty. Okay, so here we go. But you ready? Oh my god, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. And the back is the same. I love it. Oh. Ooh, and that has the cover. And there's a map. Oh. This is on my April TBR. I'm so excited. If I wasn't participating in March Mystery Madness, you bet I would already be opening this. But I have to stick to my March TBR. I'm so excited. Oh my god, it's ripped! That breaks my heart. Okay, there you go. I bought this. And then I bought, not as exciting, but very exciting, The Hand on the Wall, and this is the 3rd book in the Truly Devious trilogy, and Truly Devious is on my March TBR, and I have the 2nd one right there, so I want to be able to binge all of these and get to them. So that's it for this haul. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll be back with a bookish video soon. As always, keep reading.